We are back. We are feeling better. We're still on antibiotics, but life is good again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing all right. Apologies for last week. I know that there wasn't a vlog. I just couldn't do it. I'm so sorry. I ended up, I think, having the flu as I literally could not move. I could not breathe. I couldn't do anything. And the last time I felt like that, I had COVID. I did do a COVID test. Absolutely fine, no COVID. So I personally think I just had a really bad case of the flu, which then turned into a chest infection. Never had a chest infection before, still struggling to breathe, but there we go. And this week, it's half term. You can't see. Say, oh, hey. So this week, we are spending the day together with Alfredo. Hey!
Hi, welcome to another week. This week we're going to play.
What are we doing today?
What don't know.
We are going to go to the shop. Spring is coming. We're going to do some baking.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we're going to go to Home Bargains and the Range.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
It's so exciting.
Wait,
we're going to have a look for
what's
Easter
that
bits.
called?
Yeah.
Easter bits!
Easter bits, because we all know if you don't go super early, you don't get what you want. And then we're going to do some baking. I've got a recipe for you, which I'm really excited to show you.
Wow.
So we're going to be baking together. Okay, right, let's try and do that without children. So yeah, we are going to be going to Home Bargains and the Range to see if they've got any of their Easter spring bits ready yet. I think they have. I've seen bits in like Tesco's and stuff, so I'm sure that they will. As I just said, I know if you don't go in there super early, it's all gone by the time spring actually gets here. So we're going to go and do that. Come home, have some lunch. I'll show you what I've bought. I've also got a lovely little surprise for you as well, which I can't wait to show you. We're going to do some, well, I say we're going to attempt to do some cupcakes. Now, if you've been watching for a little while, you'll have known. Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, as I was saying, if you've been watching for a little while, you know that my last attempt at cupcakes was definitely not the best. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will go well this time. I'm making carbonara for dinner, so I'm looking forward to that. Not made it from scratch. I'm assuming that it's going to be really easy. I normally just do the packet, but I thought, no, I haven't done any cooking, like proper cooking, for a little while. So I'm going to make some carbonara, and then later we'll go through what really happened in Morocco, because the beginning was definitely not a good start to the holiday. Let me tell you that. So it is currently quite late. It's 9:20. We had a bit of a lay-in this morning. As he's not got to go to school, he's been waking up at like 8, which has been the dream. So we're going to go and get him ready, and then we'll make our way to, I think, Home Bargains first. But see you in a minute.
Through the arbor, in the garden room, wings are beating, baby, me and you alone. Pencil drawing phases of the moon, all through the stages, both becoming seen into. Slowly we take on phosphorescent.
Okay, we've just been into Home Bargains.
I got a toy.
Yeah, Alfie got a Home Bargains truck. There wasn't that much stuff in there. I did buy a few things. I did restrain myself. I think I spent just over £20. So we're going to go to the range and see if they've got anything better. It is the February half term and they've decided in the village that I live in and indeed in King's Lynn to get all the traffic lights out. The route in that I wanted to show you, that's the more scenic route, was actually closed. Another route into Lynn has now got traffic lights on the busiest road. On the way in, we just caught it just before they'd set the traffic lights up, but we've been sat in traffic for like the last 15 minutes. Why would you do it when the kids are off? What's the point? I know that they're only doing their job and I appreciate everything that people do for the roads, but at the same time, the week could have been planned a little bit better.
A billion signals move. Call and answer. Doves and pairs of 2 by 2. Slowly we take on phosphorescence, vivid in the bond, phosphorescence. Midnight halos twist tied together, turning on, so close together.
I've put the TV on for Alfie, so hopefully I'll get about half an hour just to quickly show you what we bought. I might have to keep running in and out to change whatever he's watching because his attention span is not very long. We'll get straight to it. Firstly, Home Bargains. As I said, they didn't actually have that much spring stuff in there. I don't go into Home Bargains very often. A lot of stuff in there was quite new, but I picked up 2 of these little vases. I thought these were really sweet. One in a pinkish colour and one in just a plain. They've got little roses all over them and other kind of flowers. I don't know what they are, but I just thought they were really nice. So when we go out foraging and pick some nice little flowers, I thought we could bring them back and put them in there. I've bought quite a few mugs just purely because now spring and autumn's out the way. I did buy some mugs last year, but they've gone all like funny in there. Goes a bit funny, I don't know. And also Daniel tends to leave his mugs in his office for days, so we'll try and make sure that he doesn't this time. But I've bought this little mug which has got little ladybugs on it. Reminds me a lot of stuff my nan had. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but she loved ladybugs and I really like that. I also bought another one with some little blue butterflies on. I thought they were really sweet. I'm going for a bit of a mismatched mug collection. Last year they were all matching, they were all kind of the same, but this year we're going for something that's just very random. And then I also bought, I've always wanted clear tea mugs. I bought one for Christmas and I just thought I'm just going to buy 2 clear ones because these won't stain, so that hopefully means that they'll last me a little bit of a long time. And I just love being able to see the tea. I don't know why, there's just something nice about it. When you pour the milk in and it goes all swirly, I love it. And then I also bought a few sets of these little spring themed plates. I thought they were quite nice. I thought because I'm going to be baking a lot throughout the next few months, I wanted some nice plates to put things on, just so that they look a little bit more appealing. I found this really cute little bunny bowl plate thing. I've got no idea what I'm going to use it for. Again, if I bake some cookies or something, I could put them on them. I just thought it was really sweet. And for Easter as well, I'm not sure if we'll have an Easter party this year. I'm not sure how many family members are going to be up, but even if they don't all come, we'll still have like a little Easter get together with ourselves. So I can put little snacks and stuff on that, so that's really nice. And then I bought this little Easter bunny that just says Happy Easter on it. I have to admit, everything was really cheap. I mean, I know Home Bargains is meant to be cheap, but I think because I bought some other bits as well, I think all this cost like under 20 quid, so I was quite happy. Also for Easter, I bought this little bunting set. Got carrots and it literally just says Happy Easter on it. How cute are these? They're little bath bombs. I've near enough used all my bath bombs now, so I just saw these and thought, oh, bath fizzers, sorry. Now spring is coming. I'm gutted to say goodbye to autumn and winter. I know, spring is here. 1 minute. Spring and summer are on the way. I don't mind spring, but I'm not really a fan of summer. It gets too hot and I can't bother to do anything. Positive vibes only, guys. So that is literally all I bought from Home Bargains, and didn't buy much there. And I thought I was on to a winner because not spent that much. It's gonna be a good day. And then I went into the range. Okay. Because everything's all packed into one bag, and yes, just one bag. This time I attempted to try and contain myself, but because it is all just slung in to one bag, I'm just gonna get it out, show you, put it behind me. If you've watched vlogs before, if you've watched any of my hauls or anything, you'll know that I do like, well, this says bohemian, but I do like botanical stuff. And like dried flowers, fake flowers, like all them kind of things. And I saw this set out. It's definitely a bit of me. How nice is that? It's a display to put like loads of tea lights and stuff. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna get it out now because I think we're decorating for spring next week, so I'll show you all properly next week. But it's just a load of little tea light sets and dried, if memory serves me, this here has got like a bit of dried flowers in it, and then this one has got pretend dried flowers on the outside of the glass. I don't know how best to explain it. I loved it. I thought it was so nice. Can you also be really proud of me as well that I didn't go out and buy 10,000 candles? However, I think I bought 3. Now, I don't know whether I've just never seen these in the range before. Part of my on the side Etsy shop is all about like the beach and stones and all that kind of stuff. Obviously that includes shells. How nice is that? It's a candle with little shells in. Now the reason that I've bought 2 is because I'm going to have one just for show. I'm not going to burn one, and then I am going to burn the other one, but I am going to try and burn it so that a tea light will then just sit in the middle of it, because the 2 that I bought for Christmas, one of them just went and then the other one was the thinnest little burn that you could ever imagine, and you couldn't fit a tea light in it. So I'm hoping and praying that this one will burn enough to put a tea light in. But how nice is that? I mean, I love it so much, and it says it's fragranced, but I've no idea what it's fragranced with, but it smells really nice. I love it so much. Okay, we're gonna move on to wreaths and foliage. I always have to have a garland for every single season. Never used to, but now I have to. So the first garland I bought was this lovely sunflower one. I just thought that was really pretty. Love a sunflower. I'm hoping this year to buy a sunflower actually, because I didn't last year. I just thought that's going to be really nice. It's either going to sit in the kitchen where this one is now, or in the living room on the back window. I then also bought this second 150 centimeters, so that's how long the other one is as well. I don't know how long that is in feet. I'm not very good at maths. I bought this very pretty one as well. It's got all different flowers on. I'm so hoping that this is eucalyptus. The family has a thing with eucalyptus, so I'm really hoping it is. It's got little lavender bits in it as well, and some random other flowers that I don't know. I just thought that this was really pretty as well. I then bought a wreath as well. I don't very often buy wreaths, but I saw this one and I thought it was really pretty. I think it does match that garland that I just had. I'm not one for putting them on front doors, purely because I'm not sure if it will stay. I know everybody puts them on the front doors, but it would be my luck for it to fall off. So I just thought that this was really, really nice. Hello. Please let this be eucalyptus. Yes, it is eucalyptus. I was right. cute. So I bought this lovely little hanging basket of fake eucalyptus. Everybody loves a hanging basket. Even better when you don't have to water them. I have already got a smaller version of one of these, but with a different coloured pot, and it is not eucalyptus. But okay, I am actually now really starting to get... 1 minute. Now I'm seeing everything out, I'm actually now starting to get a bit excited, because when you decorate a house, it can look so different throughout the whole year. Right, so as long as the chest infection, my hay fever at the moment is also like... Oh, God, it's coming from all angles. A house can look so different at different times of the year, and thinking back now on how my house looked last summer, I loved it. So, and then sticking with the same kind of flower theme, I bought this little bouquet of flowers. I just thought they were really nice. They had quite a lot of selections of different bouquets. I have to admit, from memory, I can't ever remember seeing bouquets in there, but I must just not have been looking in the right place. But I thought they were really sweet, and I mean, I can't remember how much they were, but fake flowers, they last forever. So, and just in case you're wondering which ones they are, Dahlia and Spiky Bud Ivory, if that's how you say it. Moving on to more candles. I only bought 2 from here. 2, I say I only bought 2. I only bought 2 that I can actually use. I went for Tropical Paradise. This is not normally one that I would choose. It's very fruity, and I don't normally do fruity kind of smells, but Alfie picked it out and it does smell quite nice. So this one will probably just go in the hallway, because I like to have a big candle in the hallway to give a bit of light. And then I also bought this little dude. At first I didn't realise it was a candle. It is. This little rabbit candle. How nice is he? Oh, I don't know if that's supposed to do that. And he smells... I just went to give it to you to smell. It smells really nice. It smells of vanilla. Oh, that's why I like it, because it smells of vanilla. Plain Jane me. Yeah, I just thought he's really nice. And again, a tea light will fit in there perfectly, so forever. This is the problem when you just forget what you're putting in the basket. Like other candles that I've bought in the past, I bought this one purely because, again, I like the tin. I don't know, I can't smell this one because that one smelled quite a lot. This is Neroli Water. Oh, I can't smell it. It's a 3 wick. It doesn't give you how many hours it burns for, I don't think. Yeah, just a nice plain candle. Now that should be it, the candle, she says. I'm just double checking. Okay, so next we move on to this lovely little Easter egg wreath. Again, I wouldn't normally go for something like this, but I just thought it looked quite rustic, and I know I quite like it. The only thing that annoys me is that like these little things just randomly spring off. I can live with that. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. This is the thing. I pick things up and then I'm like, so where's it gonna go? There's always a home for everything in this house though, so we'll see next week. I then also bought this little bunny rabbit ornament, more so for Alfie. Alfie really liked it. And again, this was actually really cheap. I can't remember how much it was, but it was really cheap. And then we've got this little happy Easter sign. I always like to have something that I can hang on my extractor thing. I mean, is it too early to put it up next week? Because Easter, when is Easter? When actually is Easter? Is it in March? I think it is, isn't it? Oh, I can put it up then, can't I? Never too early. Thing is, I'm one of these people, I can't stand a bare house. When we take down the winter decorations later, I say winter decorations, there's really not a lot. It's just, you see what I mean, about every 10 minutes, because all these episodes are 10 minutes long. Be back in a minute. Sorry, as I was saying, yeah, I don't really like to have a bare house. So I literally keep the seasons going and going and going until the next one is literally there. So if you've looked around my house in the past and been like, why has she still got whole winter stuff up? It's because I just can't stand bareness. Daniel would love it. Daniel loves minimum, nothing around. When I moved into his flat with him, he literally had a TV, a sofa and a desk. That was it. No ornaments, no nothing in his living room. And I moved in with all of my stuff and overwhelmed it. So I'm lucky enough to have a big house to be able to put all of my things in. The next thing I picked up was this little tea light holder. I just thought it was really nice. And as well, I thought it looked like a bath. So when you put the candle in, it looks like the candle's having a bath. I don't know, this is just me, but I'm definitely going to put it in the bathroom so that when I'm having a bath, my candle can too. Okay, moving on to kitchen now. There is not much more left, I promise. Them garlands took up a lot of room, so there's not actually too much, she says. I bought this little rabbit chopping board. I won't be using it as a chopping board. I will be using it just purely for decoration in the kitchen. It matches very well to my other wooden bits. I thought that was really nice. I don't think this was that expensive either. I have no idea why I bought this either, because it doesn't match my kitchen at all. It's very spring. It's a carrot plate. I think everybody needs a carrot plate in their life, although I do think it will go well with that other thing that I bought. Them two out on the table with little nibbles to go in. I think they'll look nice. Again, it was only cheap. I'll probably use it for other things. Again, if I'm baking, I can lay them on, take my pictures on them, make it look appetizing. Then I also picked up this little honeycomb spoon rest. My other one that I got for autumn is now being used as a gemstone holder. I put them in there one day and then they never left. We were in need of a new spoon rest, and as you can see, it's got the little honeycomb effect in it. They did come in a few different colours. I think they come in a yellow. Actually, no, I think it was only two colours. I think it was grey and yellow. I know that my kitchen is quite yellowy in tone, but I didn't want it in yellow, so I picked it up in grey. And then to carry on with the random mug theme, I went for this a chunky little mug. I think this is more of a coffee mug. Oh, it's not. It's a cappuccino mug. Don't drink cappuccino, but I will definitely be having a cup of tea in this. It's really nice because the top of it's really smooth and then the bottom of it's quite ceramic-y, if that's the word. Quite a deep cut as well. Gonna fit a lot of tea in that. Finally, this is the last thing. I have bought two new sets of tea cloths. You know you're getting old when you get excited about tea cloths, but I've bought this pack of two. It's a diamond pattern design and it comes with little tassels at the bottom. And then I also bought this like pom-pom one as well, and that is also a pack of two. As I have stated before, Daniel ruins all of my tea cloths, so I'm just going to buy a pack of 4 every season and we'll go from there. I'm sorry that it was all a little bit rushed. As I said, I am on a little bit of a time limit because one, I promised a man that I will be making cupcakes with him. He's getting a little bit, what are we going to be making? My usual detailed haul has turned into more like a quick, this is what I've bought. So I hope that you don't mind, all you people that normally like my hauls. Before we start the baking, I've got something amazing to show you first. A little while before I went on holiday, a brand reached out to me. I'd never heard of them before, and I am so glad that I've heard of them now. They're called Otter. Those of you who know me now quite well will know that I am very much into gemstones. I love anything like spiritual, anything healing, and this is just so a bit of me. This part of today's vlog is very kindly sponsored by Otter. Otter sell bracelets made out of completely natural gemstones. You can buy each bracelet separately or you can buy them as a pack of 3. The packs can be bought for different reasons, for example, confidence, productivity, friendship bracelets, good luck, healing, all that kind of stuff. It's all on there. And they also do packs of 3 bracelets for your zodiac sign as well, so if you're into the zodiac and all that kind of stuff. And they have so many beautiful single bracelets to choose from as well. Now I have very kindly been given 3 bracelets that I picked out myself, so I have not actually opened mine yet. I wanted to open them with you. They come in this beautiful little case. They open up like this. It says each gemstone tells a unique story of its time to write yours. How cute is that? I think the logo is so sweet. Let's get it out together. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Oh my god, that's so sweet. So it comes with the little Otter Spirit logo actually on it. So this one that I picked was Aventurine, which is for prosperity. So nice. It's very see-through as well, and that's what I was going for with this one. I really like the see-through look of it. But yeah, it's so cute. And then I've also gone for black tourmaline. I think I'm saying that right. I really apologise if I'm not. Black tourmaline, which is for protection. So again, I think that's really nice. I do believe that you can choose bigger beads, but I quite like the smaller ones. That's the black one on. Again, really nice. And then finally, I went for Rainbow Moonstone, which is for intuition, I believe. Oh, so that's so nice as well. So again, I can't quite get my camera's not very good for focusing. Again, it is a clear one, and that also looks really nice as well. We'll put them all on, shall we? Just the little otters. I mean, they're so sweet. Oh, I love anything to do with animals, I really do. I'll tell you just a little bit about Otter Spirit, because when I read about them, as you know, I would like to do a little bit of research, just to get a little bit of background history for you guys, so I'm not just going, look, here's a product, here's a code. I like to actually look into what I'm choosing to promote and who I'm choosing to work with, and this company couldn't be a more charitable company to collaborate with. They currently operate in Michigan in America and are a very close-knit team. There's only 5 members that actually work in that team. They are all gemstone enthusiasts. They're all very inspired about what gemstones do for people, and I really do believe that gemstones do work. They are very passionate about it, and they are also passionate about protecting the otters. So they'd gone to Monterey Bay in California and come across some otters whilst they were there. A few years later, they started up the company, 1 for the love of gemstones, but 2, they were inspired by helping to save and protect the animals. Now, I didn't know this, but otters nearly went extinct in California. But luckily enough, the population is now slowly growing again, and Otter Spirit work with organisations such as California Coast Keepers Alliance and the Otter Project. And what I really love about this company is that for every bracelet that they sell, they donate $1 to helping the men and the women that run these organisations. How nice is that? It warmed my heart. It really, literally, it warmed my heart to know that, yes, they're offering a product to people, 1, to help people feel better, but 2, to actually be helping men and women that are trying to protect the species. I love it. And in October last year, they also donated $1,000 to the Monterey Bay Aquarium and their Sea Otter program. Head down to their website. They have got so many beautiful pieces on there. I struggled with just 3, I really did, because I love all the different meanings behind the gemstones, what they're for, what they help with. They have some for anxiety, some for money, luck, all that kind of stuff. And as I said, you can choose a bigger bead. I just went for the small ones because I prefer daintier jewellery. I will leave the link in the description below, so if you click on there, it will take you straight to the website. I've also got a discount code for you as well, which I'll leave on screen and I'll also pop in the description box. It is LEOS20. If you use that code, you will then get a further 20% off your order. I just think it's a really good cause, and I've never heard of them before, and I'm just so glad I have. Because these were actually given to me, I am going to go ahead and donate some money myself. Thank you so much to Otter Spirit for opening my eyes to a different kind of charity, I suppose, because I would have never have known, 1, that the otters were going into extinction in California, that there were even otters in California. I mean, I didn't even know that. But thank you for all that you do to help the men and women in those organisations. What a lovely job that must be. Thank you so much to Otter Spirit for sponsoring this part of today's vlog. We are now at 10 to 3. I really was going to keep these on, but if we're going to be baking, I don't want to get them ruined.
So what are you doing with that?
We're going to be baking in a minute.
Yeah!
Is that alright?
I want to stay with you.
You're going to be baking with me?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got everything all ready. We are going to be making chocolate butterfly cakes. The reason why we're making them is because there's a little garden centre in a few villages along from us. They have a little coffee shop there, and we have been going there for, I don't know, when I was really little, before we even lived here. They have the best butterfly cakes I've ever tasted in my whole life. I love them. I love them so much. I have to admit, I do think over the years they have got smaller, unless it's just because I got bigger. Because we haven't been there for so long, I just really fancied making them. I know that I'm trying to lose weight, but you must still enjoy little things in life. And I am going to enjoy one of these butterfly cakes if they turn out okay. This is the recipe that we're going to be using. It's from the website What the Redhead Said, and oh, they look so good. Now, as you can see, these have got chocolate icing. I'm not going to be doing chocolate icing. I'm going to be doing vanilla. So to make them, all you need is your scales, a mixing bowl, some little muffin cases, tray holder, and a cooling rack. I always use an electric whisk with Alfie, just purely because it doesn't take as long.
Where's my cupcake?
Oh, we're not made them yet, have we? These are the ingredients that you need. So you need vanilla extract,
Yeah.
margarine,
Yeah,
3 eggs,
yeah,
raisin flour, self-raisin flour,
yeah,
sugar,
yeah,
cocoa powder.
yeah,
As it said, chocolate frosting, but we've gone for vanilla.
yeah.
How does that sound?
Good!
Yeah! Literally just dancing away to old school Destiny's Child there. Right, what is it with me and cupcakes? They are out of the oven. They're not very big. We have a little bit of a tiny cupcake situation going on, but at least they are cooked. They are there. I mean, they're not the worst, but they're definitely not the best. And like I said, they definitely are cooked, but they're tiny. The recipe said to fill them up halfway up the cupcake thing, which I did. I am going to taste one just to double check. I'll pick the one that looks the most anemic. I mean, yeah, they're definitely done. Well, they're cooked and they taste absolutely fine. They're just very blooming small. While we let them cool, we've got about half an hour before we need to get started on tea. Here comes a little child.
I want to see the cupcake.
You want to see the cupcakes? Well, they're not that big. Oh, are you happy with them? Yeah. Yeah? There you go then, mate.
Thank you.
Oh. Yeah? Nice, aren't they? Do you like them?
Yeah.
Oh, gone.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Someone who's excited to tidy up. Oh, shall we have
What?
a cup of tea in our new glass? Let's make a cup of tea in my brand new glass.
Wish that I could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind. And though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night. And you can't put up a fight in the misty light. streets all alone. And all you can see, thinking about what your life came to be. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light. Another day, like the mothers of Brazil find their way. We're all on our own, but you're the most beautiful I've ever known. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light.
Daddy? That's it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Hi guys, it is now slightly later. We've got Alfie ready for bed. He's now in bed or playing for 10 minutes. I just thought before I ended the vlog, I'd just quickly talk to you about what happened at the beginning of Morocco, because only really family would probably know. What a traumatic experience. I'll try and keep it quite short, quite sweet. We landed at Morocco on the Thursday lunchtime. Hotel was amazing, staff was amazing, everything was really good. We chilled into the Thursday. The Friday was where the scariest day of my life happened. Before I play the clip, just pre-warning, I do have blood on my top. So if you're a little bit icky and funny with blood, just skip past that and come back to me. But we'll roll the clip now. Hi guys, so we've been on holiday for 36 hours and already 3 massive things have already gone wrong. Just to be prepared, I've got blood on my top. We've just spent 4 hours at the hospital with Alfie. He's just tripped on a step coming into the hotel and face planted the step, and his teeth are all right, but they're a bit bent. He's got a really fat lip. This week was supposed to be like a little snippet of what is to come for next week's vlog. I am still going to film as much as I can, but at the moment Alfie is our priority. Like I said, we got here yesterday. We had such a great day yesterday. I'm so sorry. I know that people have messaged me on YouTube and everything like that. I should have already answered your comments by the time you see this, but just in case it takes me a little bit longer to reply, now you will understand why. Oh my god guys, it was so scary. So just in case I didn't explain it properly in that clip, we'd just gone to the beach. You'd see he was in a white top and short set, rolling around at the beach. We went to a little shop that was literally immediately outside of the hotel. Got a couple of drinks, got him some toys to play with because we didn't take him many toys. So holiday toys, we promised him holiday toys. He always is really entertained by them. He was walking with the 2 toys in his hands and literally all the way along everywhere else, hold his hands up the steps, hold his hand down the steps all the time. I always do it. Me and Daniel always do it. I'm one of them parents that are so overcautious. I really am, just in case of these moments. He was walking and obviously was looking at both the toys. The steps are very clearly marked. It was in no way the hotel's fault at all. They had big yellow lines all at the steps so that you could clearly see where the steps were. But obviously he wasn't looking at the steps. He is only 3. He doesn't have that concept yet. And he fell and smacked his teeth against this blooming step. When I picked him up, his mouth, there was a little tiny mouth print on the step just full of blood. And when I picked him up and turned him round, it was just gushing out. I don't know whether in today's clips you would have seen, but it's actually pushed one of his teeth backwards and inwards. So his perfect little smile at the moment is no longer perfect. Thank goodness it didn't knock them out, because I have to admit, with all the blood there and how his gums just tripled in size, I thought that the teeth were all coming out. I literally thought that all the 4 front top teeth were all coming out. I picked him up and I looked at the security guard, who, bless him, couldn't speak a word of English, nor should he, because he's in his own country. But I kind of like looked at him and I was like, what do I do? And he kind of like beckoned me over, and this girl come along and was like, take him in here, take him in here. And they were handing us tissues after tissues after tissues after tissues to try and like mop it up. It was all over his face. It was all down his top. It was all over my top. It was all over my hands, all over my face. It was everywhere. We were there for what seemed like a lifetime, but we were probably only there a few minutes. And we were told to bring him through to the front, which then meant going through the pool and literally basically the whole hotel, holding him in my arms with this blood and him screaming. We ran through the pool area, but we got to the front, and the manager, Mohammed, what an amazing man. He sorted it all out for us. He sorted for a man to come with us to go to the hospital to like speak on our behalf, obviously, because we would then be outside of the hotel. Not many people spoke English. We obviously didn't speak any of their language at all. I can literally not tell you how grateful to that man I am, because he was amazing. I mean, it was very scary. We drove to this hospital, and I mean, the hospital was a very decent hospital. I'm not saying it wasn't, but it makes me look at the NHS and be like, wow, we are so lucky what we have in our country. We really are. We had to pay for an x-ray, which I actually have with me, because even though all this bad stuff has happened, how often are you going to walk away from a holiday with a scan of your child's head? Do you want to see it? It's massive. I don't know if you can quite see it properly because of the ring light, but oh my god, look. So this is his head. You really can't see anything on here at all. I'll have to try and do it in the light next week just so that you can see it properly. His tooth was wobbly. It was really, and I was thinking, oh no, that's gonna come out. That's gonna come out at some point. Oh, I was really worried that he was going to lose it, because the doctor said that if it comes out, the problem is the adult tooth that should come down into that hole might get lost and then go behind another tooth. So we are at the moment still trying to get him a dentist appointment, because he needs a mouth guard to sleep with at night, but it's so hard to get into them at the moment. We got given some antibiotics and some like ibuprofen for children, and I tell you what, that sent him absolutely doolally. It really did. I didn't really get much of him on film with his poorly little lip. The vlog was not how I envisaged it to go. I wanted to do a lot more talking. I wanted to show you a lot more of like the hotel and then things that we were doing outside it, but because he was poorly and because he was so doolally for like 3 or 4 days, he was my he was what I focused my attention on, and trying to obviously enjoy what we had left of the holiday, because we actually changed our flights the Saturday morning when we woke up. Because he looked the way he looked and how poorly he was, we actually changed our flight to the Monday instead of coming back the following Friday. But by the Sunday, as I said, he was absolutely fine. We were saying that we're going home and he didn't want to go home, so we rang EasyJet back up again, and luckily our seats were still there. They were absolutely fine, so we rebooked back in again to come back home on the Friday as planned. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you like the bits that I bought. Please don't forget to check out Otter Spirit as well. They're really good and I will definitely be buying more of. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you've enjoyed and I hope that you'll come back for more next week. As always, if you've liked the vlog, please go ahead and hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you can see when my vlog goes live. It will continue to be every Sunday going forward. If you liked my kind of older vlogs that I did, then please stay tuned because we've got a lot of that coming up. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all as always, and I shall see you in next week's vlog. So take care of yourself, guys. Bye-bye. Can't forget to take this, can I? So how we ended with the antibiotic. I hate them things. Ugh. Bye-bye.